history of the United States. We are reeling from the aftermath of the presidential election, and in a historic comeback, Donald J. Trump becomes the 47th president of the United States. And there are many people who are excited. And this next 4 years are going to be some exciting times in the United States. Your 401ks are going to be healthier. Your investments are going to be healthier. And we need to look at what ways we can improve our investing. For many of you here, I've had a chance to really think about what would a Donald Trump presidency mean for many of the investing community. So for me, I love the stock market. I love real estate. Like many business owners, you try to have three legs to the stool and multiple streams of income. I believe that this is going to be 4 years of some of the most best investments that many people can make. I would say that you should be getting out of debt. You should be paying off many things that are liabilities, and also while you're doing that, you should be investing in the stock market and in real estate too. We are looking for 4 years of probably more stability where we can expect what we are going to have in the stock market. And I want to take a look and share with you what's going on in the stock market. We're looking at TradeView. I want to share that with you. Today, the Dow Jones really hitting new heights right now. It is just really performing. It was up over 1,500 points, and it is really jamming. One of the big stories here is going to be my favorite stock, and it is Tesla. Tesla is been crushing it today with a bullish candle, a really huge move. It's up 39 points. I'm a fan of Tesla. It's one of those that it is in my portfolio, and I've been participating in this stock for quite a few months, and I'm enjoying the move that's happening right here. So we've seen here this big gap up of 40 bucks. When you, no matter how you slice it or dice it, when you invest in someone's campaign, there's benefits that come from that on both sides. We see that. And it is my opinion that Elon Musk is the Tom Edison of our day. And we have such a super genius like him, and we're seeing that his stock is really going to take off. And it's not really the electric car company that's going to take off. You got to look at everything he's doing with SpaceX, with Starlink and Neuralink, which is helping so many people that have crazy and debilitating disabilities without use of their hands, that they can use Neuralink and really have some form of normalcy as a human. And we are exactly where I think we need to be as a country, as we are going to be respected once again in this great world. I believe there's going to be stability. I believe there's going to be the ending of wars, which will create more prosperity for all involved. People who trade, people who do commerce together, don't kill each other. And I think that that's what's going to happen. It's a broader economic uptick that's going to happen for the whole world. And Tesla is going to lead the way. I still believe with this bullish run that it has today, this stock still has much more to run. Even though I'm enthusiastic, I also have to have a level head of how to invest. Not everything is going to go straight up. Not everything is just going to go way to the moon. We still have to look for opportunities to buy low Sell high. Well, we look at this red line right here. What is buy low and sell high? It's not always that you're gonna buy something at $1 and it's gonna go to 100, but there's gonna be times and seasons in a stock where it needs like a place to cool off. Or when it hits a certain place, it decides many sellers are in that place. So if we look at this red place right here. You have many people that call this many different names. A popular one is a demand zone. A red one means a demand where people would sell a stock. Supply zones are just these greens, or you might have heard the terminology support and resistance. Resistance is the red line. Resistance is like the ceiling, and support is like it's holding, it's the floor. And you start seeing that when stocks get to a certain area, it starts to sell off. I am looking at this range right here in the 300, 304 range, where possibly you may have certain institutional buyers that want to sell this stock at this price. If this type of price action happens and it causes the stock to drop, I will look for opportunities in these green zones right here. It's just a place where many institutions love Tesla at this price. And many people are going to feel like they will get government contracts. So, this is one of those stocks that I'm going to keep in my watch list and add to my portfolio. There's so many great stocks here. Nvidia. It's the darling. I mean, you gotta love Nvidia. I'm bullish on Nvidia. I believe in just the CEO Jensen Huang. I just think like what he's innovating. He's like a Steve Jobs of our day. And we're lucky to have him. And just how him and his team has revolutionized AI. I believe that he is going to be a huge player in these next 4 years of growth, of innovation. And I believe that many of us who grew up watching the Jetsons are really going to see like many things that are just going to be like very similar to what we grew up seeing as kids, as cartoons. For those that are 40 and older, you totally understand what I mean. But this is another stock that I'm bullish on. I'm also bullish on anything that Dana White has. So a TKO, those type of promotions that have a UFC, those are things that are gonna be very, very good stocks in my opinion in the future. Now it doesn't mean that you just go and just throw all your money in one stock. You have to be understand that it is as a shopper. Let's say is my wife loves beautiful things. My wife loves Louis Vuitton purse, but I love buying a Louis Vuitton purse, but I'd rather pay a TJ Maxx price on it. And if you start looking at some of these price actions, you can really see where many positions where it's you're buying stocks at a good and a discounted price. So this is one that I really enjoy. Nvidia, AMD, I am in that one. That one's kind of been a little struggle. And once it hits that 180 zone, it seems to want to come down. But if you see right here, we have kind of like a supply zone. So it's kind of like every time it hits this place right here, wants to bounce back up. And I'm just gonna see what it does, but it's still to me as a sister company to Nvidia. I think this company will benefit from it. It's to me is almost like what silver is to gold. But this one's one that I like. Also Palantir. I'm a big fan of Peter Thiel. That's just a great just a great company in itself. And it's one of those companies that really had a nice shot up. It's been added to the S&P 500, and it's just one of those things is by association. It's by association. He's already been in the Trump administration. I believe that this stock is one of those that I really like, and we are gonna do more. uh, videos tonight because this is very beneficial for many of you here. Many of you are going to start seeing that many of the investing things that you can do can actually be very fun. Many people think that they have to be some type of genius to invest in the stock market. But when you really look at it, it's very simplistic. You start looking at what car you drive, what products you enjoy, what's in your home. If you have a spouse, or where do you love to shop? What products do they enjoy? If you have children, what do they enjoy? What products do they love spending your money on? And you start seeing that 5 out of 10 of those products are publicly traded. And or what about if God is giving you a gift where you understand a strategy or you understand an industry very well, like agriculture, automotive, sheet metal? I mean, you could work at a bakery and you have to understand that you understand flour, sugar, uh, coffee, chocolate, that's it traded in the futures market. So there's no insignificance in God's equation. Wherever you have been placed, you can bloom where you're planted. And what you have learned in those places, you can actually use to invest. That's why there's so many opportunities now, and it behooves you to take advantage of the new opportunities that are going to be taking place with the new Trump administration. There's going to be more stability, and I could say probably some more predictability in your investment approach. And like I mentioned, this is going to be 4 years where if you've been like lagging and you feel like, man, I need to catch up, this is going to be the time when you can catch up and go over and above, especially if you've just been waiting for those opportunities, whether you've investing in the stock market, real estate, or you have a business. Your product is going to be well received in the marketplace. I expect more job openings. I expect a lot of the illegal immigration to be settled, with a lot of these people being removed. And I think we're incentivizing people to work overtime, as far as tax-free overtime. That's going to incentivize the working class to really get ahead. And I'm excited for citizens all over. The Hispanic vote came out, the African American male vote came out, and I know many are voting for jobs and changes. And I think you're gonna get that in this new administration. We have already seen some of the things that he's done already, and I believe that we have a good and somewhat humbled president. The last 4 years were humbling, and I think it's beneficial. I think we're gonna have some unity, and like some civil discourse. I think we need to go back where even if you voted for someone else, this could be some civility. There used to be a time where you voted for someone else and you could still remain friends. And hopefully we could get back to that time. And I believe that this is the time for you not only to just sit back and think everything's going to be great, but for you to be proactive, not reactive in the stock market, and really benefit from the things that are about to come. Stay tuned for more videos that are going to be coming soon. You are going to enjoy everything that's coming soon from Disciplined Traders Academy and Felix Garcia.